I posted a video yesterday talking about the recent assassination attempt on the life of Donald Trump, and the suspect was arrested by the name of Cole Thomas Allen, who lives in California, and he is 31 years old. So this guy traveled by train from Southern California to Washington and lodged in a hotel, the same hotel. And before this correspondent dinner party, this suspect has been in the hotel for 3 days. He has been in the hotel for 3 days. He came with a shotgun, in fact, two guns and a knife in the attack. So it has been reported that this guy is not responding to any investigation. When they ask him questions, he is not saying anything. And this is what Pete Hegseth, the Secretary of War in the United States, has to say. Listen to what Pete Hegseth has said about the recent assassination on the life of Donald Trump.
The leader of the unit who attempted to assassinate President Trump has been hunted down and killed. Iran tried to kill President Trump, and President Trump got the last laugh.
So Pete Hegseth is accusing Iran for being responsible for this assassination on the life of Donald Trump. And several Americans, those who are closer to Donald Trump, are pointing all fingers at Iran. Now, remember, this is not the first time, right, that several attempts has been made on the life of Donald Trump. The first one was in July 2014. The second one was in 2024 at the Florida Golf Course. And of course, the recent one, which took place several hours ago at the ballroom in Washington, D.C. And now, I know Donald Trump has played so many dirty games in the past. He has offended so many people, insulted so many people, done a lot of terrible things, right? Think about the arrest of Maduro, the president of Venezuela. Think about the insult he insulted NATO. Think about his plans about NATO, about some NATO members like the United Kingdom, Spain, and the rest. Think about his evil plans about Cuba. Think about Syria. Think about Iran currently. Think about China. So Trump has played so many dirty games. He has offended a lot of people. So you can't really point at a particular person or a particular country and say they are the one which is responsible for this assassination attempt. And all fingers are pointing at Iran. And this is my opinion about this whole thing. I have made my research, and this is what I want to say. I'm entitled to my own opinion. Now, if you don't agree with me, say what you think. Give me your own opinion. You are also entitled to your own opinion. Now, following this recent assassination attempt on the life of Donald Trump, this is what I have to say. This whole thing was planned by Donald Trump. This whole thing was planned by Donald Trump, and there is nothing you can tell me. There is no way you can convince me. This whole thing was planned by Donald Trump to distract people from the failure of the United States in the current war with Iran. This is my opinion. I know most of you are shocked to hear this, but this whole thing has been planned by Donald Trump. Now, think of the Jeffrey Epstein files. Think of them. When they released the videos, the photos, everything, Donald Trump distracted the whole world. He distracted people's attention by attacking Iran. And I'm so glad because when I heard of this assassination and I started doing my research, I was so happy because this war between the United States, Israel, and Iran is finished. This war has ended because if you see Donald Trump staging things like this, coming up with incidents like this, it means this war is almost over. This war between the United States and Iran is almost over. So Donald Trump wants to distract people from his failures in the Strait of Hormuz, from his failures in Iran, so that people will start talking about this assassination attempt. And I'm glad, because if you see Donald Trump start doing things like this, it means he is packing his bags out of Iran. You know, Donald Trump will not just come out and accept defeat. He will not come out and say, okay, the United States have been defeated by Iran. So expect him to come up with things like this. So this whole thing about attempting to assassinate Donald Trump is planned by Donald Trump, Pet Excel, and the rest. Now tell me, how did that guy manage to get into that hotel? How? And he even managed to fire gunshots. How is that possible? So this is my opinion, that this whole thing was planned by Donald Trump. I'm just thinking out of the box, right? And I'm so glad to tell you this, that we are beginning, or very soon we will start experiencing peace and stability again in the Middle East, because he failed against Iran. In the last few days, he has been desperate for a deal with Iran. He has been desperate for a result, and nothing has been coming up. Iran has frustrated him on all fronts. So he came up with this assassination attempt to distract people from the war in Iran, from his failures in Iran. This is what I think. You are entitled to your own opinion. And if you think otherwise, let me hear from you in the comment section. And remember to like and share this video. God bless you.